All right, hello. Just explaining a shoulder and forearm routine that I did. First, I did forearms earlier in the day, and then later in the evening, I did some shoulders. So the first exercise I did was a wrist curl, and this was a partial top end. And that was with no fat grips, just a regular dumbbell. And I did worked up to a heavy weight, and it's all one set. Added 20 pounds per set. So started out with 25, 45, 65, 85, and then 105. I wasn't able to do any reps with my left hand. Right hand, I got 12. So after that, I dropped 40 pounds to 65, and then just 20 pounds down. So 45, and then 25. So the reps for 25 pounds to 85 pounds were 30 reps. 105, I did 12 reps, obviously, with the right hand, 0 reps with the left. 65 pounds drop set, did 30 reps. 45 pounds, 50 reps, and 25 pounds did 100 reps. Now, I may have miscounted somewhere in there, I'm sure, probably 1 to 2, maybe 5 reps, I don't know. I'm not the best at counting. But especially when I'm fatigued, I always lose count when I start getting fatigued. But that was the goal there. So just worked up and then worked back down, all with no rest besides changing the weights. So and then I did a standing dumbbell wrist extension. This is kind of a movement that I've never really seen anybody do, but I do it. It does seem to burn. And I feel it working pretty well, so I continue to do it. This routine, I did 12 reps, and then my final set, I did 8 reps. So it was 25 pounds, 30 pounds, 35 pounds. Those were all done for 12 reps, and then the last set, 40 pounds, done for 8 reps. And that was it for that forearm routine. Later in the evening, I did some kettlebell hang clean and press. These are not like form perfect, so I'm sure there's probably some problems with my form, but oh well. I did the best I could, and I superset that with a swinging side raise. So I did the 12 presses and the swinging side raises with the same arm, and then switched to the next arm. That was burning pretty good. So for 3 sets there, I did 17 pounds, 23 pounds, and then 27 pounds. Those were with the superset combo. And then after I got done with that, I kind of wanted some press work, strictly just the clean and press, or the hang clean and press with the kettlebell. So I did some heavier sets, for me anyways. I did 33 pounds, 40 pounds, and then 50 pounds. So 5 reps, 3 reps, and then 3 reps. And then that was it. That was my shoulder routine. I kind of realized I hadn't done shoulders for a little bit, so I wanted to get a workout in there so that I didn't start losing whatever gains I had from my shoulders. I have minimal gains in my shoulders, so I didn't want to lose it. So shoulders are kind of one of my weak points, many weak points that I have. So hopefully I can keep staying consistent with that. I would like to get back into doing military press, but I just seem to run out of time. But you know, it is what it is. I made a quick. I tried to make some time to do my shoulder workout, and the kettlebell clean and presses seem to work pretty well. So I threw them in there. So hopefully next time I can do some military press, seated military press or whatever. Just need to make more time for that. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. If you have any tips, I'll take some tips if you got them. So thank you for your time, and take care. Have a good rest of your day.